You ever feel that? Like there's just one single exam holding your whole career hostage? Well, today, we are going to crack the code on professional certification exams. Let's get you past that hurdle and onto your next big move.
You know, it's such a classic story, right? You've got the drive, you've got the talent, but there's this one test just standing in your way. So here's the deal. We're going to show you how to outsmart the exam, not just burn yourself out studying for it.
Okay, so let's get specific. Let's really dig in. We are going to take a look inside the Lenovo Data Center Certification exam just to see what these things are really made of. I mean, they say knowing your enemy is half the battle, right?
All right, so here's the breakdown. You've got somewhere between 40 and 50 questions, and about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to do them. That means you have just a little over a minute for each question, and you have to hit a score of at least 70%, sometimes even 80%. So you can see it's not just about what you know, it's about how fast you can recall it when the clock is ticking.
And believe me, this thing is not a one-trick pony. The exam covers everything. We're talking deep technical knowledge on one side and your sharpest sales instincts on the other. You really have to be a jack of all trades and, honestly, a master of them too.
Okay, that's enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty. What do you say? I'm going to throw 3 real questions your way. Let's see how you do. No pressure.
All right, question number 1 is up. It's all about security. What's your first instinct? What's your gut reaction here?
Okay, if you went with A, you are absolutely on the right track. I mean, let's be real. The other options are pretty much just open invitations for a data breach, right?
And yep, the official answer backs that up. It might seem simple, but think of it this way. It's the digital version of locking your front door. You have to do it.
Okay, next up, let's talk warranties. What's actually covered when something goes wrong? Think about it. And the answer is A. That's right. Your standard warranty, it's really all about things that happen on the factory floor, manufacturing defects. And here's why that's so important to know. Understanding the difference between a standard plan and a premium one, that can be a huge part of your sales pitch.
All right, I've got one more for you. Now, this one's a bit of a deep cut. How well do you really know the ThinkPad T14? Let's find out.
Did you say 32 gigs? If you did, you absolutely nailed it. And see, that's the kind of specific detail you need to have ready to go, just in your back pocket.
So you see the pattern here, right? It's a mix of big picture best practices and these tiny but absolutely crucial little details. So the big question is, how in the world do you prepare for all of that? Well, I'll tell you what it's not about. It's not about cramming the night before. It's all about having the right tools for the job.
This is exactly where a really good exam simulator comes into play. Think of it like a sparring partner. You need a practice mode to learn the ropes, figure out your moves, and then you need an exam mode that feels like the real fight, timer and all.
The best ones, they let you totally customize your training. You can build your own regimen, focus on the areas where you're a little shaky. It's really about building that mental muscle memory, not just trying to memorize a bunch of random facts.
Look, it really all comes down to this. You've got to study smarter, not just harder. Finding the right resource is literally the key that's going to unlock your potential here.
Now, we've looked at a ton of different options out there, and one that really stands out to us is certificationexam.com. It just feels like it was built from the ground up for exactly this kind of targeted training.
They've got an online simulator, plus free mobile apps for both iOS and Android. It's like having a personal tutor right in your pocket. You can squeeze in a quick practice session on the train, maybe over your lunch break, wherever you are. It really lets you make every single minute count, and it even works offline.
So, are you ready to trade all that exam anxiety for some real confidence? Go check out certification-exam.com. Seriously, it is time to walk into that exam room knowing you've got this. Now go